Question number 5.15. Now here when the elevator is accelerated upwards, this is the acceleration. When this is accelerated upwards, and the second stage, it is moving with uniform velocity. Uniform velocity, matlab acceleration is equal to 0. And in the third part, they say it is moving upwards, of course. This is moving upwards. This is the motion. But the acceleration is downwards. Matlab acceleration is negative there. Samjhega? It is a deceleration. Motion is upwards. But there is a deceleration. Now clearly we know that when the person is standing here, this is the weighing machine on which the person is standing. This is the weighing machine on which the person is standing. In all the three cases we have shown here. Alright. So now here if I draw the free body diagram, so what is happening here? Can you tell me?
First of all, the weight
is acting downwards.
Yes.
Weight.
Normal.
Weight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Normal
And there is the normal reaction. I'll call this normal reaction as R1.
Okay.
Right? I'll call this normal reaction as R. Whatever. Or R1. Now the motion is upwards. So what will be?
The force will be applied downward.
Yes. So the force will be applied. Okay. Now दोनों में कौन जीत रहा है? R1.
Downward. अच्छा R1.
R1 minus weight. R1 minus weight is equal to force, that is equal to ME. बराबर है? Because it is having some acceleration mixing. That is equal to. So what we get here? This will be R is equal to R1 is equal to W, which is weight plus MA. Agree?
Yes.
In this will be the maximum weight. This is the maximum weight. Basically. Well, when it is decelerating upwards, this is decelerating. This is decelerating upwards. Now, in this case also, if I draw, this is the weight W, and this is the normal reaction. I'll call this as R2. This is the normal reaction. I'll call this as R2, isn't it? And दोनों में कौन जीत रहा है? Again, the motion is upwards. So I'll say R2 minus W is equal to M into minus A. Deceleration. M into minus A. So R2 is equal to W minus MA. Well, this is going to be the minimum weight. This is going to be the minimum weight, isn't it? Okay. Now I have to substitute here, isn't it? So basically, weight is nothing but mg. Weight is mg. So I'll say this is mg plus ma, or m into g plus a is equal to, what is the maximum? Is 72 kg. 72 kg.
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yeah.
This is 72 into 9.9 because 72 kg. But I have to convert it into weight. And this weight, matlab I have to multiply this by g ka value. This g ka value is 9.9. So it is 72 into 9.9 is equal to m into g plus a. I hope you understand that.
Yes.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
And similarly, उसको अगर मैं इधर substitute करूँगा, this is the maximum thing. Minimum के लिए अगर मैं substitute करूँगा, तो they are saying the minimum weight is found out to be 60 kg. So this 60 into 9.9 is equal to m into g minus a. I hope you understand that. Well, I can add them. I can add them. If I add these two things, what is this going to give me? 72 plus this is 2. 132 into 9.9 is mg plus g, that is 2g. Agree? Now g is equal to 9.9. Cancel. Therefore, what is the mass of this person? The mass of this person is 130 divided by 2. That is m is equal to 66 kg. So this is the actual mass of the person.
Okay.
And if I want to find out the acceleration, I can substitute any of this. So let me substitute this in this equation. So this will become 72 into 9.9 is equal to 66 into 9.9 plus 8. Well, this will become 11 6 and 11.9. 6 12. 12 into 0.9 minus 9.9 minus 9.9 is equal to 8. Is this okay? So this will become 10.8 minus 9.9 is equal to 8, and therefore A is equal to 0.9. A is equal to 0.9 meter per second square. Please check the answer. Question number 5.16. There is a figure shown over there. Let me draw the quick sketch of this. This is a spring balance. And there is a pulley attached here. And then there are two masses. This mass is 1.5 kg. This is 3 kg. Find the reading on the spring balance shown in the figure. The elevator is going up with an acceleration of g by 10. Well, this is going up with an acceleration of g by 10. So we say this is the direction of motion. ऐसा double arrow में दिखाऊंगा motion के लिए. This is the direction of motion. Whereas inside, if I say this is the direction of motion, इसका ये पुली ऐसे जाएगा, है ना? और ये पूरा ऊपर जा रहा है, ठीक है? और पूरा एलिवेटर ऊपर की तरफ जा रहा है, ठीक है? So, and the string are light and the pulley is smooth. Find the reading shown by the spring balance. We have to find out what is the reading here. Is the question clear to you?
Yes.
Well, in this case, let us assume that let the acceleration of 3 kg mass, if the acceleration of this 3 kg mass is A downward, so this is A upward inside the elevator. Inside the elevator. So if I draw the free body diagram here, if I draw the free body diagram, FBD. So what is exactly happening here? Now let me say that the tension here, if I draw the free body diagram of 1.5 kg mass, इसका अगर मैं फ्री बॉडी डायग्राम ड्रॉ करूँ, सेपरेटली ड्रॉ करेंगे. दिस इज द टेंशन T upwards, and this is 1.5 into G weight downwards, बराबर है? And overall जो है कि वही overall this is going up, बराबर है क्या? तो ओवरऑल इसका मोशन है वो ऐसा ऊपर जा रहा है मोशन, एंड दिस इज गोइंग अप विथ एन एक्सेलरेशन ऑफ g by 10, और यहाँ पर वो इसके अंदर भी ऊपर जा रहा है विद एन एक्सेलरेशन ए, ठीक है। अब इन दोनों में मुझे पता है कि ये ऊपर ही जा रहा है, ये ऊपर जा रहा है, तो दिस इज t minus 1.5 g is equal to the force, and that force is equal to m into acceleration. अब ये acceleration और ये acceleration दोनों ऐड हो जाएंगे, समझे क्या? So it is g by 10 plus a. Do you understand that? So all in all, what I get there is t is equal to 1.5 into g plus 1.5 into g by 10 plus a. This is equation number FBD of 1.5 kg mass. Similarly, if I draw the free body diagram of 3 kg mass, तो इसमें भी वैसे ही फोर्सेस आएंगे। पहले तो ये टेंशन रहेगा जो कि ऊपर रहेगा, सेम टेंशन इज देयर। इसका वेट होगा डाउनवर्ड्स mg, दैट इज 3 into g। अब दोनों का अगर हम एक्सेलरेशन देखें, if I write down what is this, कि बाबा बाहर को अगर हम क्लियरली देखें तो दिस इज गोइंग अप, पूरा एलिवेटर जो है इट इज गोइंग विद एक्सेलरेशन a is equal to g by 10। पूरी इसको देखेंगे, ओके। और अगर सिर्फ अंदर की तरफ देखेंगे तो दिस इज गोइंग डाउन विद एक्सेलरेशन ए, राइट? हाँ, अब इसका मतलब एंड, सो दिस इज व्हाट इज हैपनिंग हियर। तो अगर मैं अब देखूंगा कि एक्सेलरेशन ए इज इक्वल टू जी बाई 10 एंड दिस इज एक्सेलरेशन ए, हाँ, अगर मुझे इसका ऐसा समझ के चलते कि वो टी जीत जाता है, ओके, टी अगर जीत जाता है तो व्हाट हैपेंस हियर, टी माइनस 3g इज इक्वल टू ma, m मतलब 3, हाँ, अभी हम ऊपर की तरफ जीत रहे हैं, ऊपर जीत रहा है तो ये प्लस होगा और ये माइनस होगा, राइट? सो दिस इज इक्वल टू g by 10 माइनस a। आई होप यू अंडरस्टूड दिस। इज दिस ओके? सो कुल मिलाकर अपने को क्या मिलेगा, t इज इक्वल टू 3g प्लस 3 इंटू g by 10 माइनस a। दिस इज इक्वेशन 2। वैसे देखा जाए तो मुझे फाइंड आउट करना है व्हाट इज द एक्सेलरेशन, राइट ना? t is equal to, I'll multiply this equation by 2, मल्टीप्लाई, क्योंकि यहाँ पर 1.5 का 3 आएगा इंटू 3, ये भी 3 आएगा, राइट ना? सो वहाँ से मुझे टेंशन मिल जाएगा, ओके। सो आई मल्टीप्लाई दिस इक्वेशन बाय 2, क्या मिलेगा बता दो मुझे? 2t is equal equation 1 into 2, so 2t is equal to 3g plus 3 into g by 10 plus a, and equation 2 will be as it is, t is equal to 3g plus 3 into g by 10 minus a, ऐसे। And let us subtract both these equations, subtract, so this will become t is equal to 3g minus 3g is gone, 3 is taken common, g by 10 minus g by 10 is gone, and a minus minus plus a is 2a. So basically t is equal to 6a. This is what I get it. T is equal to 6a. Substitute this value of t in equation 2. तो क्या मिलेगा यहाँ पे? This, therefore t is equal to 6a is equal to 3g plus 3g by 10 minus 3a, 9a minus 3a plus 3a, 9a is equal to 3g is taken common, 1 plus 1 upon 10, 11 upon 10, 3 3s are 9, right? So a is equal to g upon 3 into 11 upon 10, okay? So acceleration कितना आ रहा है फिर in that case? The acceleration comes out to be, let me substitute here now, g is equal to कितना दिया है? Have they given any value of g there?
No.
Let me substitute 9.8. So acceleration a is equal to 9.8 into 11 upon 3 into 10. Calci, please. 3.59 meter per second square. This is the acceleration. Okay. Now I'll have to find out what is the tension here. यहाँ का tension चाहिए. So tension T is equal to 6 into A. So it will be 6 into 3.59. कितना आएगा?
21.5.
21.55 Newton. Now this tension is ये वाला tension, यहाँ का tension. Okay? यहाँ पर tension. But if I draw the free body diagram of spring balance, FBD of spring balance. So ये अगर ये है spring balance, तो उसको ऊपर जो tension है वो T1 होगा, ऊपर की तरफ से tension T1, और नीचे की तरफ से दो टेंशन, इधर भी टेंशन इधर भी टेंशन, तो नीचे है 2T, राइट? एंड देयरफॉर दिस T1 इज इक्वल टू 2T, और ये जो भी T1 है दैट्स व्हाट विल बी द स्प्रिंग बैलेंस का रीडिंग. सो दैट विल बी 2 times दिस थिंग. कितना होगा?
Divided by 2.
तो नहीं
अच्छा,
2T,
हाँ.
2 into 21.55, बट दैट इज द टेंशन. लेकिन इसके ऊपर क्या दिखाता है? मास. केजी में दिखाता है ना, स्प्रिंग बैलेंस जो होता है वो केजी में दिखाता है. तो जो भी कुछ आंसर आएगा जो भी कुछ मास आएगा या रीडिंग आएगा, रीडिंग जो आएगा, रीडिंग इज नथिंग बट T1 अपॉन जी. जो भी कुछ टेंशन है डिवाइडेड बाय जी, मतलब 2 into 21.55 upon 9.8. Please do this calculation. This will be the answer. Two into 21.55 divided by 9.8, and that is point. Wait, 2 into 21.55. 2 into 21.55. So it is 4.4.
Yeah.
So the reading that is shown is 4.4 kg. Reading shown is 4.4 kg. Is that okay?
Yes.
Question number 19. The force of buoyancy exerted by the atmosphere on the balloon is B. Buoyancy force of thrust. In the upward direction and remains constant. The force of air resistance on the balloon acts opposite to the direction of velocity. So, and is directly proportional to velocity, and is proportional to it. So there is the buoyancy force. This is by atmosphere, and then there is the force of air resistance, which is actually directly proportional to velocity. So I say is equal to constant into velocity, which is also in the upward direction. Both are in the upward direction. The balloon carries a mass m and is found to fall down near the Earth's surface. This is the mass m. It is found to fall down near the Earth's surface with a constant velocity v. Okay, so it falls down with constant velocity v. How much mass should be removed from the balloon so that it may rise with a constant velocity? So अगर उसको ऊपर जाना है with constant velocity v, तो यहाँ से mass removed, mass to be removed is asked there. Question समझ में आ गया? Begin now. Continue. So when the balloon is moving downwards, first case, when balloon moving downwards with constant velocity. So we say if it is moving downward with a constant velocity का मतलब है acceleration is zero.
Okay.
Constant velocity का मतलब है acceleration is zero. So in that case, upward force is equal to downward force. Downward force है mg. अगर इसका मैं free body diagram इस point का तो इसको ऊपर खींचने वाले ये दोनों forces हैं. What is that? B plus kV is upward force and downward force is mg. Correct?
Okay.
Because there is no acceleration anymore. So what is mass is equal to? Mass is equal to B
B
plus kV upon G.
G.
I'll call this as equation 1. Any doubts about this? Now, second case, when balloon moves, is moving upwards with constant velocity. अगर उसको ऊपर जाना है with constant velocity, ठीक है?
Yeah.
लेकिन उस टाइम पे उसमें से कुछ मास रिमूव करना पड़ रहा है. तो इन दैट केस आई विल से हाउ इज द फ्री बॉडी डायग्राम. ये जो बलून है उसका यहाँ का मास कुछ कम है. कितना है इसका मास? इसका मास स्मॉल एम हम बोलेंगे क्योंकि कैपिटल एम मास में तो वो नीचे जा रहा है. तो आई टू कैलकुलेट दिस मास नाउ. नाउ द अपवर्ड फोर्सेस आर सेम. व्हाट? बी एंड एफ इज इक्वल टू के वी. ये अपवर्ड फोर्सेस और नीचे एक्ट करने वाला फोर्स एम जी है. समझ में आ रही बात?
Yeah.
Isn't it? But it is moving down with it is moving up with constant velocity v. बराबर है क्या? So in that case again f plus kv is equal to mg.
Yes.
This is capital M and this is small m. Please make a note of this. So what is small m is equal to b plus kv. एक मिनट, हाँ यहाँ पर एक b plus kv. गड़बड़ हो गया. ये इन्होंने बोला है कि बराबर है उसका जो वेलोसिटी है दिस फोर्स इट इज इफ इट इज मूविंग डाउन तो फ्रिक्शनल फोर्स है अगेंस्ट है. बिकॉज इन द क्वेश्चन दे आर सेइंग दैट द फोर्स ऑफ रेजिस्टेंस एक्ट्स अपोजिट टू द डायरेक्शन ऑफ वेलोसिटी. तो यहाँ पर वेलोसिटी नीचे है तो फोर्स ऊपर एक्ट करेगा और यहाँ पर वेलोसिटी अगर ऊपर है तो रेजिस्टिव फोर्स नीचे एक्ट करेगा. प्लीज मेक नोट ऑफ दिस. अगेंस्ट. Did you understand that?
Yeah.
That is air resistance. तो यहाँ पर वो बलून जो है यहाँ पर what is the net upward force? It is B minus kV. This is B minus kV. Did you understand that?
Yeah.
Upon G. This is what we say. Now ये है equation 2 और ये है equation 1. तो I have to find out the difference of these.
Okay.
This is mass in the first case. This is the mass in the second case. I want to find out the difference of the two masses. So the mass to be removed is the difference of the two masses. So we'll say mass to be removed is equal to capital M minus small m. Capital M is this B plus kV upon G minus B minus kV upon G. So this is B and minus B gets cancelled. Minus minus plus 2 kV upon G. This is the mass to be 2 kV upon G. Isn't it? 2 kV upon G. But what is kV by the way? kV is equal to mg minus v.
Yes.
No? So I'll say this is 2 upon G mg minus v.
V.
And if I send this G inside, 2 mg inside, तो ये G cancel हो जाएगा. This will become 2m minus 2v upon G. Or for that sake, if I take 2 out, this is m minus b upon G. This is the mass to be removed. Please check the answer. Question number 5 and 20. An empty plastic box of mass m is found to accelerate up at the rate of g by 6. This is an empty plastic box. It's found to accelerate up at the rate g by 6 when placed deep inside the water. This is inside the water. How much sand should be put inside the box so that it may accelerate down at the rate of g by 6? It is just like the previous example. The balloon was going up with constant velocity, then it has to go down with constant velocity. Here, the plastic box is there, which is in the water. It is moving up with acceleration.
Yeah.
There was no acceleration.
Yeah.
This is with acceleration.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Let's understand. Now let us say when it is inside the water, there is some upthrust. U is the upthrust by the water. Okay. This is the upthrust, and this has got mass mg, m. So its weight is mg, which is acting in the downward direction, isn't it?
Okay.
Now these are the two forces acting. इसमें ये जी का है. This is more. This is the free body diagram in case 1. The box moving up with acceleration g by 6. समझे क्या? So इसमें this is u minus mg is equal to force is equal to ma. That is equal to m into g by 6. I hope you understand. So the upthrust is equal to mg plus mg upon 6. That is equal to 7 mg upon 6. Understood? Now we will go for case 2, where we have to put some sand in this. इसके अंदर कुछ sand हमने डाल दिया है, जिसकी वजह से उसका वजन बढ़ेगा. So its mass is more this time.
U plus.
No, this so this is equal to, let us say the total mass is capital M,
Okay.
mg, agree? And the upthrust is same.
Okay.
Upthrust is
Same.
same because upthrust depends upon the volume, isn't it? Alright. And in this case, the motion is in the downward direction. This is going down with the acceleration. What is that acceleration? It is going with acceleration a is equal to g by 6. Same acceleration. So इसमें mg minus u is equal to f is equal to ma, m into a g by 6. I hope you get that. Now what is u is equal to, therefore u इधर आएगा और ये इधर आएगा. So this is mg common 1 minus 1 upon 6. 1 minus 1 upon 6. So that will be 6 minus 1. 5 mg upon 6. This is the upthrust. Equation 2. Any doubts about that? Okay. Capital M minus small m. That is the sand added. The amount of sand added. Did you understand that?
Yeah.
So I'll calculate what is small m from this. This will give me small m is equal to 6u upon 7g. Agree?
Yeah.
Isn't it? And यहाँ से मुझे मिलेगा कैपिटल M is equal to 6u upon 5g. Correct? And the difference is equal to, so sand added, mass of the sand added is equal to capital M minus small m. So 6u upon 7g